Here's some of the anyway, some of the places that they went. Also in Africa, the Homo erectus sites, Java, Homo erectus, Java 1 to 200,000 years ago. In Africa, 1.8 to 200,000 years ago. In China, 1.8 to 200,000 years ago. And Europe and the Middle East, the same. Fox, and the Middle East. This is the total extent of where Homo erectus lived, and then some. Cold weather. Obviously, from the distributions, they lived under conditions of cold weather. Talk about that more later. Fire. We have evidence of fire maybe as early as 1 million years ago on several sites in Africa. Certainly by 400,000 years ago in Germany, where we find some fire-hardened spears. Or Chukotian in China, where we find charred bones, including the bones of the inhabitants of the cave. They were cooked. Fire makes a difference. Yeah, how we got fire is still a mystery. We're not quite sure. This is the Research and Development Department of the Homo erectus. Probably burned the building down. But that may be how they got it. We don't know. Finally, modern human social organization and psychology. And that includes things like kinship, kinship extension to a wide circle, not just mom and mom's kids. It's also dad and dad's family. It also includes what we call fictive kinship. Fictive kinship works in a couple of different ways. For instance, if you belong to a clan, that's your people. Those are your relatives. You may not be able to show genealogically how you're related to anybody else in your clan, but that's your clan. That's your family. So we also have fictive kinship in things like calling people who are not our relatives, we call them brother or sister. They call them cousin. They aren't really relatives, but we are calling them a name, which is a relative, in order to form a fictive bond with them. And that creates a larger kinship network, a larger beyond kin. Food and resource sharing. We share food. We don't just hoot and holler and tell everybody the food's here, come get it, go do it. We gather food, we bring it back. And then go out and hunt and get the big stuff. The women and the kids go out and get the smaller game, eggs, vegetative stuff. But the men will bring home anything they eat, etc. And we share it at that site, called archaeological site. Tool and fire use, obviously, which become more and more sophisticated as time goes on. Geographic expansion. The widest expansion, of course, is to everywhere but Antarctica.